Good evening, everybody. Well, this is my first time ever with the Ultimate Fighter Finale 17 post-fight recap with Sediment Thunderheart. Still as a UFC, but this is the first time I actually did a show like that. So, but in any event, I've actually seen the Ultimate Fighter shows before, but I just never actually had a chance to do recaps on it and so forth. And it's been a long time since I've actually watched a few of them, a good few of them. But tonight I was able to. I wasn't even sure I was able to do so. But in any event, I'm gonna be really fast about this because I actually missed. I actually saw like most of the main events type of card. In other words, I did not see the preliminaries at all. But at least I got the. I still have the results of it. So here you go. Now, Justin Lawrence versus Daniel Pineda, and the winner is Daniel Pineda via submission. And Sam Sacilia versus Maximo Blanco, and the winner is Maximo Blanco via unanimous decision. So congratulations to both of you on that, on your victories. And Cole Miller versus Bart Palaszewski, and the winner is Cole Miller via a submission. So excellent victory towards that guy. I know he's really tough, so excellent. And Dylan Andrews versus Jimmy Quilan, and the winner is Dylan Andrews via a TKO KO victory. So congratulations on that. And Luke Barnatt versus Collin Hart, and the winner is Luke Barnatt via unanimous decision. And Josh Samman versus Kevin Casey, and the winner is Josh Samman via TKO victory. And now in this fight right there, I actually got a chance to see the ending part of it. Now, I heard it was actually a good scramble of Robert Bubbba McDaniel versus Gilbert Smith. And the winner is Robert McDaniel via submission with a triangle choke in the third round. And that was basically when I finally caught the event. Was during the third round when Robert Bubbba, I like Bubbba better, Bubbba McDaniel, was pounding on top of Gilbert, but Gilbert was still scrambling and was still able to still be able to defend himself properly and defend himself well. And then he finally got on top and started pounding him. But what the mistake that Gilbert made was he left himself open, of course, for Bubbba to slap on a triangle choke from the ground, and he had it stitching so tight that, of course, Smith had no choice but to tap out. So congratulations on an excellent triangle choke victory, Bubbba McDaniel. I like Bubbba McDaniel better than Robert anyway. Robert McDaniel, too regular. Bubbba, that has a good ring to it. So congratulations. Now, Travis Browne versus Gabriel Gonzaga, and the winner is Travis Browne via a knockout within 1 minute and 11 seconds. I mean, this didn't take long at all. I mean, basically when it all started was the Travis Browne, and when it all started this fight, Travis Browne was just getting ready to really get on him to measure him, but Gonzaga just grabbed him, tied him against the fence, clinched him. It didn't take long at all because I'm telling you right now, even though he had him in clinched, he was trying to take him down. He put his head too low, his body too low, to a point where Travis Browne was able to raise that hand, and start doing elbows and side elbows to the head just from being on the fence, and drew elbow to a point where he hit him in his ear and finally was able to knock him out. But he did it several times afterwards and got the knockout victory due to those elbows to the side of the head. So congratulations, Travis Browne. And this guy Travis Browne is really coming back. I mean, yeah, he had a loss against Bigfoot Silva, but I'm gonna tell you right now, and I said this, and I may have said this before in the past, but I'm gonna say this again. We could be looking at Travis Browne at a future world heavyweight champion in the UFC. So look out for this, guys, because Travis Browne is a real deal. Oh my goodness! I mean, a few more good wins, and I think he should really get a shot at a UFC heavyweight title. Wow. I think he deserves it. He just needs to really fight the best guys. But once he really starts to beat them, and I think Gabriel Gonzaga is beating him is a step in an excellent direction that he's going. So awesome victory on Travis Browne, especially those short elbows that he just did and knocked him out. That was excellent. Terrific. I am so excited. It's so terrific that he was able to win that way. And in the women's MMA fight, Meisha Tate versus Zingano, and the winner via TKO Zingano in a third round. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, this was an excellent fight between those two women. They both went at it. Meisha Tate had Zingano in trouble within the first 2 rounds. Now, near the end of the second round, that's when Zingano started showing some life and started really getting on it. But in the third round, that's when things really started to heat up for Meisha Tate, and because Zingano just went at it, grounded and pounded her a little bit. But then what really killed it, what really I would say killed the fight for Meisha Tate, was that Zingano, when as soon as Meisha Tate was able to get up, she had herself ready and started throwing some vicious knees to her face, vicious knees to the head, countless vicious knees, and then waited for the right moment, threw that nice elbow, bam, knocked her out. Kim Winslow had no choice, the referee that is, Kim Winslow had no choice but to stop the fight and rewarded Zingano an excellent TKO victory. So now, Zingano is the #1 contender for the UFC Women's Bantamweight Championship against, of course, the champion Ronda Rousey. So yes, and then now they're going to be in the Ultimate Fighter show. They're going to do their thing, but when it comes down to it, what really comes down to it is the fight inside that ring. So let's just see what happens when those two lock horns somewhere down the road. So congratulations, Zingano, on an excellent victory. And then of course they made this deal where she was, I guess, the first mother to actually fight in the UFC. So I guess if that's the case, then congratulations for being the first mother to fight in the UFC. What can I say? Excellent victory though. Excellent victory and still undefeated. So we'll see. In the event, now in the co-main event, Uriah Hall versus Kelvin Gastelum. And this is basically for the UFC Ultimate Fighter contract. In other words, whoever won this one was going to receive to become an Ultimate Fighter. So whoever is the Ultimate Fighter winner gets a contract, a 6-figure contract to fight. So Uriah Hall, basically what it all boils down to, when the fight started, Kelvin Gastelum really came at him aggressively, threw some nice strikes, excellent takedowns to Uriah Hall. Uriah Hall has had a hype of being an excellent knockout with kicks and punches and everything, but he really couldn't execute the techniques the way he should have tonight. I think what his problem was with Uriah, not Uriah Faber, Uriah Hall, that he got too relaxed. He got a little too overconfident in his ability to strike. He should have just went at it from the get-go. He should have just kept his hands up and started drilling like he did and started in the third round. So the first round went to Kelvin Gastelum because he just took a ground and pounding. He got taken down. He got outstruck. Things like that. And I think, like I said, Uriah Hall got too overconfident in his abilities. Not that he wasn't confident, not that he wasn't respecting Gastelum's abilities, but he got too confident of his own abilities to strike. And that was his problem. So that's what happened. So with that being said, and in the second round, though, that's when the coaches told him, said, "Look, man, you gotta quit fooling around and start getting back into it." And he did. And he started outstriking him. He took him down a couple times himself, meaning Uriah took Kelvin down. And then even not only did he took him down, but he even had him tied up and from the back, got him some good knees, and did an awesome German suplex towards Kelvin. Dropped him on his head, but yet Kelvin had a great recovery, so was able to still bounce up and put him against the fence too. So wow, what an awesome fight! What an awesome second round that was. In the third round, it was very much anyone's ball game at this point. And of course, Kelvin was able to take him down, and at the same time, Uriah was able to still scramble and still do some escapes. But in the very, very end, in the split decision victory, and congratulations to Kelvin Gastelum as a winner and a new Ultimate Fighter Season 17 winner. So now he's got a 6-figure contract, and now he could be able to really earn some good money now, especially coming from humble beginnings from when him and his mom were just, from a single parent home, growing up and not having a lot of material things. Well, I guess now he'll be able to really provide the material lifestyle that his mother and him, have only dreamed of, but now it's going to become a reality thanks to his efforts. What he needs to do now is just continue on to really concentrate on his winning ways, and perhaps one day, rather than just becoming a season 17 winner, he'll become a UFC champ. So let's see what happens with his career now that from this point forward. In the main event, former UFC, actually no, not UFC. I'm sorry. I apologize. Former WEC featherweight champion Uriah Faber, California kid, went against his friend Scott Jorgensen in a 4-round fight that they had. I mean, wow. I mean, and then the winner via submission when rear naked choke is Uriah Faber. I mean, let's be honest. Uriah Faber started out really well with different combinations, fakes, body movements, striking Jorgensen. Jorgensen didn't really have the rhythm, or he didn't even have the flow, or didn't find his reach or anything like that, his flow. Now in the second round, that's when Jorgensen started doing a little bit better, got him a couple takedowns and things like that. But Uriah Faber just kept on striking. They just kept striking back with counter punches, mixing things up, back and forth, knees. Uriah Faber throwing knees. Jorgensen, attempted to put him in defense and things like that. But what really went down was, of course, Jorgensen in the third round really started besting Uriah Faber with strikes and things like that. Uriah Faber was getting a little tired. But at the very end, in the fourth round, that's when Uriah Faber really turned it up. He actually went after him. Not only did he took him down so well that he actually was able to force him away from him, just so Jorgensen twirled over, got him on his back with the figure 4 body lock. That means not exactly a scissors, but like a figure 4 like this, locking his body, his waist, and got him in a rear naked choke, put him on the ground, squeezed it tight. Jorgensen had no choice but to tap out. An excellent victory on Uriah Faber's part, so congratulations. Wow. Man, let's just see what happens now. I mean, this may not be a number one contender fight, but wow. I mean, somewhere down the road, he needs to fight Renan Barão again at some point, or even Dominic Cruz. Matter of fact, I don't know about Dominic Cruz. I don't know why they just don't strip Dominic Cruz of the bantamweight championship and just simply give it to Renan Barão, because Renan Barão has been doing an excellent job in defending that belt, making the belt more worthwhile than when Dominic Cruz has held it. That's just my opinion. That's just how I see it. But Uriah Faber, hell, maybe and like I said, maybe somewhere on the road he'd have that belt again. He'll have that belt and make it worthwhile too. But Renan Barão is doing an excellent job keeping it. I would like to see these two go at it again, Renan Barão versus Uriah Faber. I think that'd be an excellent fight for the bantamweight championship. Even though they'll call it interim because Dominic Cruz champion is still out, hurt and injured. So, wow, the Ultimate Fighters finale 17 was excellent. At least in way I look at it anyway. Like I said, I didn't see all of the fights, but at least I was able to watch at least the main cards of it. So it was my first time. Now, how often would I be doing Ultimate Fighter finales? I don't know. Well, I have to see how everything goes. But needless to say, sometime next week, I can't wait for the next fight between Ben Henderson versus Gilbert Melendez. So, any event, take care, everybody. I'm gonna get going. Good night, and be safe, and party on responsibly. Have fun, but have fun responsibly. That's what I'm telling you. Healing, it is all that is.